Welcome back, my duelist friends, Casual Duelist. It's time for part 2 today. Earlier, we did our Ancient Fusion, Ancient Gear deck. And now we're going to get into the Blaze Accelerator Volcanic build featuring Axel. So real quick, what's the skill? The skill is going to be the Blaze Accelerator deployment. Once per turn, you may change the name of one Blaze Accelerator you control to being Tri-Blaze Accelerator. You may use this skill twice in a duel. Now what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to play our boss monster, as we would need to tribute it. And since we're doing that, it's also going to allow us to just simply skip having that own Tri-Blaze Accelerators for deck building. So again, it frees up the deck, it speeds up the deck. It's all good, so let's get into it. Real quick, because I'm going to play this different than the last few times. I'm going to play this as just sort of like a fire beatdown. 3 copies Royal Firestorm Guards. You guys may or may not get to activate this effect. When it is normal summoned, target 4 Pyros in the discard pile. Shuffle them back into your deck, draw 2. You may or may not get to do this. It's here, 4-star 17. That's what you guys need to know here. This is for beating your opponent down. Next, we got one of those types of monsters where you could just set it and pass. Volcanic Blaster. 12 by 6. When this is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place 1 volcanic monster card from your deck to the top of your deck. So, search your deck, pull the 1 card out, shuffle your deck, put the card back on top, set your deck down. Easy peasy. Next, for consistency, we're going to be running not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of the Volcanic Doomfire. Again, this is going to be a nice 3K boss card. How do we play it? Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from the hand by sending 1 Tri-Blaze Accelerator you control to the graveyard. Or, you know, a renamed Blaze Accelerator. After that, the way that this is going to work is during the opponent's battle phase, attack position monsters that they control must attack this card if they are able. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, inflict 500 points of damage to the opponent for each card destroyed by the effect. So again, just kind of a big old Balrog. This is one of those things Gandalf would definitely tell you cannot pass. Just is what it is. And last but not least, we are going to play 3 copies of Rocket. Rocket's great. When this is summoned, add Blaze Accelerator from deck or grave to hand. So good. And secondly, 4-star 1900. We're talking Vorse Raider stats, but with a purpose. So again, this will use and reuse our Blaze Accelerators, making sure that we can get our 2 summons here. Plus, we've got a nasty little trick for the Hobbitses later on in the build. So moving over to the spells, you do have to maximize out your Blaze Accelerator. It's just good stuff. How does it work? Target monster your opponent controls, 1 Pyro that you control with 500 or less attack from your hand to the graveyard. If you do destroy the target, you can't attack the turn you do this. I didn't leave any cards for you to be able to do this. You're going to activate it and either use it immediately to summon the Doomfire or our little trick. More on that in a second. Next up, we're going to go Joey Wheeler. We're going to pack 3 copies of Salamandra. Equips to fire monsters, gives them an extra 700 points. So 26, 37, and 24. Huge stats coming out. Good way to wipe out the opponent. And then last but not least, 3 copies Wildfire. Pay 500 life points to destroy all Blaze Accelerators that you control. If you do, destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. Then special summon a Wildfire token to my side of the field in attack position. My monsters cannot attack the turn I activate this. Honestly, this is one of those set it type cards and then wait for your opponent to do something, especially something upsetting when I need to wipe the whole board to start again on my own turn. We'll activate it during the opponent's turn when we wouldn't be able to attack anyway, and we just move forward. So again, that is the deck list. Again, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. You guys could choose to do or not do the things, but most importantly, do me the one thing. Go out, have a great day, and possibly show up again a little bit later. Tomorrow? And I think we'll probably just throw the last 3 decks at you tomorrow. So, have a good one, my friends. See you later.